Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show.
You draw trouble like an outhouse draws flies. Outhouse.
All of us can indoor outhouse.
Been in outhouses that didn't stink that bad.
40 yards to the outhouse.
Both brothers be having them outhouse.
Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show. We are Dwarf Among Midgets. I am Messy Gravis, and to my right, I have...
I'm Matty Man AIDS.
And I'm McKibbles.
And this is episode 24?
And we have a special guest.
Oh, no, I ain't talking him. We are Dwarf. This is episode 24, and we have a special guest...
Michael
Courtney Richardson.
Oh.
Courtney Richardson.
Oh, Courtney's back there, too. Yeah. I don't know if you can see her in the camera, but...
no, I love you, Michael.
Either way.
Thank you.
Yeah, Michael is a local comedian. And, what else do you do? You do all kinds of stuff. You're like a pop culture nerd, I know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's all I do. I mean, stand-up comedy and work.
And you're going to be performing at this year's Harvestfest X, coming up September 14th at the Miami Open Air Auditorium.
Google for directions.
Google for directions.
For directions.
He knows the drill. What's up? Yeah.
What was that one guy
I knew the drill once.
that does stand up there a lot? Clot?
Pierce Clot.
Pierce Clot.
He's also going to be at Harvestfest.
Yeah. He's also he tells a joke that it still makes me laugh. He goes, "Hey, I was on my back porch, and a faucet was on my back porch."
Oh yeah.
And I go, "What the hell is this faucet doing out here?" He goes, "What would you guys do in that situation? Let that sink in."
Yeah.
It's like he's a total Kibbles joke. Dude. Like all his jokes are like that, and I was like, "Dude,
Don't give up all his jokes. Come out to Harvestfest to see his jokes.
That's very funny.
That's his opener."
Yeah. He does that about 10 seconds in. And then I also have written down that he did...
About
You're taking too many notes, Jessica.
You got to take a piss around the 8-minute mark.
Yeah.
You're good. You ain't gonna miss nothing from 8 minutes to 9 minutes and 30
Shame
seconds.
about
I'm in
his
your
cousin,
shot,
though. Deliver like
You're supposed
this
to look
guy,
at that, Jesse.
Oh, I can't see.
I was in your shot. See?
Oh, there. Yeah, when you lean forward.
Oh no. My head's going to be in
yeah.
your shot for this
That's
one.
right,
It's
yeah.
all right.
We'll just say you're giving him head.
I'll sit back a little bit.
Yeah, see, like
Al
How's that?
Snow?
Is that better?
Can't
yeah.
you
What does
slouch?
everybody want?
Can't you slouch some?
Yeah, see, you got it.
Well,
We-
you were just talking to me. I'm sorry to step on you.
Oh, you're good.
So it sucks about him. You hear about, what was his Clot, you said?
Yeah,
You said
Pierce Clot.
Yeah, about his cousin murdered
Yeah.
a wrestler.
Yeah.
Chris Candido, blood clot.
Yeah.
They should have seen it coming.
I'm
sorry.
That's good. He shouldn't have flown that fucking airplane, dude. If he wouldn't have flown the airplane, he would have been alive still.
One of the best wrestlers that died not getting recognized. The way
Yeah,
they
Chris
should've.
Candido.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that actually brings me to my first question. If you could stone cold stun one wrestler without repercussions or concussions, who would it
Darby
be?
Allin, but I wish let there be repercussions because he's a pussy.
Yeah.
I hate him. He's
Would you
the
steal
worst.
his skateboard? You
No,
stunner him and steal his skateboard?
I would come on
and
his
then fall down
skateboard,
and fall down on
and then
it.
I'd shove it on his face. Like I hate him.
Yeah,
I really do. I used to like him, but now I hate him.
You shove the cum on the other side that's not painted.
Do you dislike him because he keeps beating all the big guys and it's
And it's
unrealistic?
anybody, yeah. It's not like a Rey Mysterio. Like I understood Rey Mysterio got his ass whooped, and then he ended up. But it was like Darby, I don't know. Like it's just.
It's because he got the powers of Sting.
Yeah,
You don't like
That's
the,
what it was.
guess
That's what
so.
it was. Sting gave him the powers, so now he can kill people.
You don't like the coffin drop?
I love Darby. I love Darby, but I haven't.
feather?
I like the coffin drop. It's funny. He just goes.
Light as a feather. Yeah.
I love Darby, but I haven't been watching regularly like AEW because they're kind of in a down right now.
He's a WWE
they haven't done
now.
much that I really care about, so I'm
He's
just
back
not.
to WWE.
There's a lot of wrestlers
What's up?
I like.
I haven't been watching that either.
Bloodline. Acknowledge me.
I did watch Roman's return, of course, but it was
Solo.
predictable.
No,
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm waiting for Paul Heyman's return.
yeah,
with
that's
Brock
gonna be
Lesnar.
interesting. That'll be
He's
Like
interesting.
so
he
good.
breaks Brock Lesnar out of jail.
Oh man.
And then Vince comes in behind him, and they're like, "Oh
'Cause,
shit!"
Paul Heyman,
Literally.
yeah, 'cause he'd be like, Paul Heyman is dead. Welcome back to Paul Dangerously.
That would be cool.
And he,
That would
and
be
he breaks
awesome.
out Brock Lesnar.
That really big phone.
Yes.
Grabs her and Sable. You know,
you
he's
go.
married to Sable too.
Or Stunning.
He wouldn't know. He's Macho Man with Sable.
Oh yeah, true. That's
he
true.
keeps
Stay in
her
the
under, like,
closet.
lock.
Yeah, stay in the closet.
How dare you look at Hulk Hogan?
Yes. Well, you watched the Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah,
right?
it made me hate so many wrestlers.
Yeah,
Like
that Chris Candido one was good though.
Oh,
with
it was
Tammy.
really good,
But they
yeah.
focus a lot on Tammy. You know, not enough on Chris. I thought.
yeah, well, I mean, he got cucked again.
just like I'm saying, just like his career. That was his career. That's his whole career. Like you fucking get cucked by Tammy.
It's sad. It's sad.
And now she'll
she,
give you a chance. Now she was hot back in the day. Now she'll give you a chance.
oh yeah. kind of like the girl
Kibbles.
from Crybaby too.
So
Look what you did, Kibbles.
I know.
You
You opened a wormhole with wrestling.
That was the point.
He knew what was up.
That was the point. He used to walk home with like wrestling shirts on, so I knew he'd be.
He stopped watching
in it.
wrestling after Hell in a Cell when Mankind fell off.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I was like,
hearing
why
about
would
that
you
on
stop?
the
Or,
podcast.
Which is wild.
I
Like that's the time to start watching.
No, I didn't stop because just life happened. Really, you know what I
I
mean?
definitely stopped
Shit,
watching.
I met
it
my
for a
wife when
few
I was
years.
17 and started like a family early. You know, so
Yeah, I get
Then you
it.
take your family to wrestling.
Exactly.
instead, I took them to a clip and threatened them, and they behaved.
He took him
really
to the
good.
gathering.
Oh.
See, I stopped watching wrestling for a long time after like 2002.
Yeah,
like
it was
when
a little bit after that. Like when John Cena started
When
getting
Stone
real
Cold-
big.
the buyout of
Stone Cold
WCW and WWE just kind of got complacent. Well, they got real weird. Once Mae Young gave birth to a hand, I was like, all right, this is a little too weird for me.
I stuck around for a little bit longer.
what?
Like,
That was-
I mean,
that was-
glad I
that
missed
Oh
was-
yeah, that was
no.
the thing. That was the thing.
That was
that's-
prime
that's
Attitude
weird.
Era. Though.
90-year-old Mae Young got pregnant by Mark Henry. You know who Mark Henry
Yeah.
is, right? The
Sexual
world's
chocolate.
strongest man.
man.
They were like a couple together, and yeah, she got pregnant, and then she gave birth, and they showed it online. It was like a slimy hand. Like what the fuck is
Did
this?
you see
What
it?
is this show?
Well, and it grew up to the smack fucking jackass guy.
Yeah.
Remember?
That's right. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's where that hand went.
So we are in here week 2 at the
yeah.
record store,
yeah.
Outhouse
At the record
Records,
store, Outhouse Records.
109 East Sycamore.
Come this Friday because it's released Tuesday. So
Yeah,
this Friday,
this
get your ass
Friday,
out
August
here.
16th, grand opening. We're open
Yeah.
noon to midnight. We're going to be playing that night. We got
Yeah.
Dwarf Among Midgets. We got GPD coming over from Lafayette. We got Scared Sacred and Odd Unique. So come out and hang out and buy some stuff and watch some free music.
Yeah, I got VCR tapes you can watch.
Yeah, we got a VCR hooked up now, so we can watch all the old
Because I think you
VHSs.
said it was like the vinyl of video, like VCRs.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you gotta have VCRs and.
Well, and I was
VHS
thinking,
tapes.
I was like, I think Laserdisc is to
Oh,
vinyl,
Laserdisc, that's what it
whereas
was.
cassette VHS is like cassette tapes.
cassette tapes of vinyl.
You know,
yeah.
but then
I
where
want
do
to watch
CDs
one of those
fall?
laser discs
Yeah.
so bad. We need to
DVD.
get.
No, never mind.
We
That
need to
makes
get
sense.
the laser disc going. I just want to watch one.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I need a Laserdisc player.
Oh,
I've got Natural Born Killers on Laserdisc.
I got to talk to Jimmy too. Get the mound builders in here. As
Yeah,
well.
that'd be cool.
Because I was talking to Jimmy and I mentioned Project X, that Matthew Broderick,
yeah.
and he goes, "What? I never seen a movie of Matthew Broderick and a little monkey." I'm like, "What? You
I've never,
seen
I've,
this movie?"
I've never seen it
Oh,
either.
dude,
actually.
I've
it's so
never
good.
seen it.
You never seen Project
I mean,
X?
I've seen the.
We got to
that.
get a Laserdisc player in
Yeah,
here. We'll
true.
watch Project X on the big screen.
It's one of Matthew Broderick's best movies. It was right around.
No
he did,
Dunstan.
I thought-
he did War
Sam.
Games
I
around there.
really
Better
thought
than
that was
Ferris Bueller?
Inspector
Yeah,
Gadget.
yeah, it's Ferris Bueller.
Inspector
Before
Gadget's
or
not
after
his
he
best
killed
movie.
somebody.
Right, that's my question. Because he did kill somebody. Matthew
know, he's
Broderick killed
smiling.
somebody.
He got away with it. No, he got
Who knew?
the reduced charges, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
It
like
was
John
manslaughter.
Hamm. Have you guys ever read about any of the shit? John Hamm is a piece of shit.
Well, I heard
Like-
they had to airbrush his penis smaller in one of the things for the trailer or the billboards in Hollywood of Mad Men. And he had a picture of his white pants and his bulge was too big. And they had to airbrush it, the white out of it.
Don't be quiet. Come over here. Brian
Brian
Allen West just walked in. Oh, shit.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
shit. You got to get a little bit of... Come and get on camera for a minute.
Yeah.
We got Brian Allen West in the building.
Yeah,
He's bringing some food down. You're right here. There you go.
guys.
Yay.
How's it going?
He'll be on the podcast in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Extra cocaine, okay? It's getting wild out there.
Hey, my daughter asked me the other day, she goes, "Daddy, what's cocaine?"
Oh, God.
I went, "It's poison, honey.
Yeah,
it's
shit
fucking
now."
poison."
Whatever. What really happened is you went directly to your top drawer, opened it up, showed it to her with the scales, and said,
This
"Well,
is
this is a
fentanyl.
gram.
This is cocaine.
Yeah. This
Thanks
is
for
how
bringing
you
us food.
test."
Hey, no problem. I love you guys.
Yes.
Have a good one.
We'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
Yes, sir.
Brian West is also at Harvestfest,
Yes, September 14th.
and he'll be on the podcast in a couple weeks too.
Saya.
Oh, he's going to serve us the food. We're going to eat food from delicious Cooper's Pub here in
Yeah.
Kokomo, which is where you can go see open mic comedy every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Kokomo Press putting it on. Jason Veritek, that's a nice jersey, bro.
Ooh, Red Sox, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he play for the Yankees too, Veritek?
I don't think you ever played, but that was.
Because I like people that switch from Boston to the Yankees all the time.
We're gonna eat here. It's gonna be kind of gross, probably, but
Oh, you're Tindy.
All right.
Oh, Michael Howard's Tindy.
thanks, Brian.
you
You're the
so
I always
much.
best.
thought "Love Me
You're the
Tenders"
best.
would
You're
be
the
a
best.
funny name for a.
Enjoy you guys. See you tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be shooting some
Hey,
Marawambi scenes tomorrow.
Are you
That's
going?
right.
Yeah.
Are you going to Creed tonight? You going to Creed? You going to Creed tonight?
No, I'm
Oh,
down low gay.
Hey, I'm going to Creed. Hey, shut up.
I said, I guess I'm all out gay.
We're going to Creed.
I couldn't get tickets. I'm so gay.
I bet tickets are really cheap on StubHub. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably right now.
Tickets for the 30 Seconds to Mars were $1.
StubHub? That sounds like a gay porn site.
Well, for people
It's
with
an amputee
lack
porn
of
site.
limbs, yes.
Yeah. I like it. It was I think Dave Attell said it. He goes,
Nuggets.
"Ta-da! A gay magician magazine for gay magicians." Ta-da!
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
Cooper,
if cannibalism was legal, who's the first celebrity you would eat? Because I mean,
And you met
if
a
we
lot
could
of
eat
them.
people, I would want to like collect like famous people to eat. You
now
know
it doesn't
what I mean?
matter.
Like,
Any,
it's like a good wine or something.
Any era or like right now.
Like anyone alive. I mean, you don't want to eat something dead.
No, I'm saying like
Maybe.
old in the prime, back in the day. Like Liam Neeson back in the day, not Liam Neeson now.
Yeah, could you take a time?
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Robert Redford in the
Yeah, you
60s?
could.
Yeah, exactly. Robert Downey Jr. after the drugs or before the drugs?
I just want to know what celebrity looks like good eating.
Abraham Lincoln.
That would be good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an historic eat. I had a vintage Abraham Lincoln steak last night for dinner.
You ate it in your John Wilkes booth?
Oh,
That's the smoking section.
Would you like a table or a John Wilkes booth?
Oh, yeah. Pow!
So-
Shot in the head.
so you're a comedian, right? So I was buying feminine products for my wife when an old lady behind me said, "You're doing your job as a husband, right? That's sweet." I replied, "No, I'm paper training her and it's not working. I'm sick of cleaning the basement floor where she lives." Is that funny?
It's topical.
It's topical. I mean, there's a drain on the basement floor. I mean, that's why it's easier.
Well, is she cleaning it up?
No, I have to spray it down.
If you have to clean it up,
she's
then
chained
that's
up to the
nobody's
wall.
Exactly,
It's hard.
exactly.
It's hard to clean when you're chained. So
It's your
No, it's
life.
not. You get used to it.
Well, I mean, I can only do so much.
It's like anal sex. You get used to it. Just start breathing. You got it. Just breathe.
Flashbacks to the hairbrush. Oh god.
Oh.
Well, speaking of comedy, let's take a question from the internet here. This comes from stalkyouforinfinity@gmail.com.
Oh, hairbrush.
When you are on stage, do you have to picture the guys in their underwear too? Because it keeps distracting me. All right, these are.
Oh wait,
really-
weird.
Question from the internet.
I just like to picture everybody freeballing,
Yeah.
man and woman.
Just like a
Nice.
stool with nuts hanging. That's what I did. That makes you comfortable.
Oh yes, yes.
I don't know how I'm going to picture it. I'm going to try to figure something out.
He's the wrong guy to ask, though, because you've seen him on stage. His whole act is kind of like nervous ridiculousness.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I can tell that you're comfortable, but I can tell that, like, you kind of, the way you ramble, some people might think you're uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's
yeah.
weird.
But
I feel like it's part of the bit, though, isn't it? Like that's what I can see.
You have to know him.
I think it's
You
part
have
of
to know
him.
him,
Get
yeah.
it.
I'm a rambler too.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
worst part. Is
You're a
'cause-
rambler, man.
Lord, he was born a rambling man.
Lord, he knows.
That's what I mean. Some people that don't know you may think that you're doing it because you're nervous,
Scared,
but that's
yeah.
just how you are.
Yeah,
Like, but
yeah, I know.
It's my
And the
favorite
worst-
part of your set, though. Like,
I've always been like that too. If anybody's ever known, like I've always been. So when I was younger too, it was kind of hard to have a lot of friends because I was so fucking weird and out there. And then you grow up a little bit, and then you don't have friends because they're pieces of shit.
Correct.
Because I think we knew each other in school, but like I don't think we really got to know each other until I remember you were working at Karma.
Oh, yeah.
And I would come down there and get and buy tickets all the time and stuff, and like look through. I just remember that's when like we officially met, maybe because we would start talking about music and
Yeah,
stuff.
because we
and-
knew because I was friends with Pat Durr.
That's what it was,
And
yeah.
then
The
he was
worm?
friends with
The
you
worm.
guys. Yeah,
The worm has no nerves.
the worm. Oh, God.
always a real nice guy, very friendly.
Still to
Yeah.
this day, I've never seen anybody headbutt a deadbolt.
Huh. No, I
He did.
headbutted.
He did that.
Yeah.
I did headbutt a gothic kid at DK's once.
There you go.
It was
Nice.
on my birthday. It was so funny.
What a present.
That was
Yeah.
Ian. That
Well,
was
I
my
really-
guitarist Ian that you headbutted.
Probably.
No. It
Did he have
wasn't.
fishnets on?
I
Did he have
remember the kid-
fishnets on?
No, I remember the kid's name, and I'll get to it in a second. But it was my birthday, and I really wanted to see Kelly Clarkson in Lafayette.
As
and
you
then,
do.
Of course, my friends didn't take the fucking hint, so we went to a local show at DK's. Which some of them were fun, some of them weren't, because there were some like local bands that were very cliquey and like their
Infection.
their fans were the rudest. But then if you go see the band outside of Kokomo, like if it was like an hour away, like all those people wouldn't show up because
Exactly.
probably because they would have to pay to get in.
Exactly.
And like I don't know.
There was a certain hardcore band that I remember.
You know
like
my
that,
favorite
yeah.
my
I know.
favorite local band back in the day was Habitual.
Oh yeah, I had
Dude.
seen. No, I was gonna wear my Habitual shirt. I have two of them,
nice.
but they don't fit anymore.
Yeah, I rooted for them
It's
so
the
bad.
Morbid Vision shirt.
I rooted for them so bad back in the day. You know,
They
I
were
was
so
like, because
good.
Nate was a drummer and Al was a guitarist, and
Yeah,
that was
we
the
loved
first band.
Al.
That was the first local band I saw that used triggers. You know, I was like, what the fuck?
That was my
It's
first
just-
local band. It was No Louder Than Leaves, Habitual, and oh come on, Failed Escape. I think.
It failed escape, AFE.
Oh yeah, those were always my favorite shows with the failed escape.
That's more Logansport. I'm talking about Kokomo
But they would still.
They played here all the time,
Yeah,
though.
they did.
Kokomo,
They
yeah,
did.
All the time.
I played with AFE a lot of times. And then remember, what was that? Another band, AFE, came out. It wasn't a failed escape.
A forbidden ending.
A forbidden ending,
Yeah.
yeah. And they were taking AFE, and I was like, you can't do that.
That should be retired letters around here,
Yeah, exactly.
like a basketball game. Anyways, finish your story about headbutting the goth kid.
Oh yeah, so
wanna know
was
this.
like, I was already upset.
What was his name?
We'll get to it now.
I wanna know
I'm a
his goddamn name.
storyteller. Goddamn it!
Let
I'm
him tell
a
the story.
storyteller.
We ramble a lot. We tangent a lot.
I
So.
know, that's good. Yeah, that's me though. I mean,
Squirrel!
yeah. Oh, nuts.
But go on. Let's headbutt some goth kids.
So I don't remember what band was playing, but Jake Farron, he was like, because we were all goofy in the pit, and like he was doing the Zoidberg.
Yep.
And these gothic kids just like fucking just knocked into him as like a bunch of douchebags. And he almost like hit one of the rails. I'm like, man, he could have been seriously injured, all because he wanted to be a douche. I'm like, you know what? We need to get these motherfuckers. And so there were we started talking with a few people. I'm like, yeah. How about like at the end of one of their songs or something, like, or a breakdown, we'll just go in and like just
Hit 'em.
start beating them up. Yeah,
jump 'em.
And then, but fairly, not like a jump.
No,
we
you
were-
jumped that motherfucker.
no. Well, this is I'll tell you what I did. But everybody,
Come on, Mike, you jumped that motherfucker.
Everybody ended up pussing out, and so all you could hear. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. And I just saw him like making fun of him. I'm like, that motherfucker. And then you could just hear the music stop, and you can hear. And then you just see me flying through the air. The kid's mohawk kind of falls to the side. He's like, and knock him. And he's like, he gets up. He's like
So you
crying.
jumped headbutted
Yeah,
him?
Yeah, like I
Holy
flew
shit.
headbutt him. Yeah. And,
You Crispin Watt him.
he was like,
And you're gonna get some concussions after that. I don't
tried
know.
to rip his shirt off, and he's like, I
killed
wish
him
I
and his whole
had my
family?
knife.
So that makes sense.
Jesus.
Michael
His
has
name
a-
was Corey
Kikowski?
Corey. Hold on.
Taylor.
Oh.
Hold on.
Corey
Corey
Taylor.
Ayler?
Corey Taylor.
Yeah, from
Weird.
Slipknot.
No,
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're
Oh
talking about.
yeah.
Stone Sour.
Yeah.
You don't need to bother.
Well, I remember this. We were at a Chimera show at Fort Wayne, and me, Mike, Miguel Castro, and we were pre-gaming. We were hammered, right? Like he filled up a 44-ounce cup of piss in the parking lot before we got in, and he poured it down someone's heater.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're terrorizing people, right? And we get up before the show even starts. We get to the very front, push our way in, and Miguel bumps into this girl, and she spills her drink. And the guy starts getting all irate about it and shit. And Mike and I'm like, dude, you're in a fucking this is the kill zone right here. Like, as soon as this music starts, this shit's gonna blow up right here. He's like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you over a drink and shit like that. And I looked at Mike. I go, man, if they play Pure Hatred, I'm hitting this dude right in the fucking head, right? And the first song they play is Pure Hatred.
Of course.
And right when it comes in, I went to hit him. And I missed, and I headbutted him. I did all this force. I headbutted him, knocked him down, and stepped on him, trying to get my balance.
I thought you were gonna say you missed him and hit his girl.
No,
that would have been funnier.
She took out. She ran that way as soon as I hit him. Yeah, because the whole fucking shit exploded. And Mike was like, "That was the coolest shit I've ever seen him." Like, you missed him, headbutted him, and stepped on him.
That's way
Like,
worse.
whoa.
Yeah, but you killed that kid that night, bro.
Yeah, he
He's
was
dead
gone.
now.
Yeah, he's gone.
He done.
Yeah, you stepped on him. That was it, bro.
But I remember Mike taking his shirt off, and he's like, "It's gonna explode." You don't want that dude with his shirt off, man. When Mike takes his shirt off, shit's gonna happen. Like, you gotta pump yourself up.
Shit, I went to the barbecue with him.
Yeah.
Him, Will Schlepper.
Yeah,
and
that's what
Star.
he rolled his ankle.
How many? William Schlepper's such a barbecue slut.
Yeah.
How many barbecues did we go with William Schlepper?
3,
3.
something, maybe. I don't know.
We got
It's
him there,
good.
of
He was
course.
always fun to go to concerts with. That's when
Yeah.
we met Rob Zombie together.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt so bad. All the fat gothic girls were like, fuck you, Sherry.
Oh, God.
It's like, just because you're a girl doesn't give you the right to talk vulgar to
And
people.
I was with Miguel when we met Dave Brocky too. So yeah, it is cool
Oh, he
going to
talked
concerts.
shit on me
yeah.
because I was wearing a Trailer Park Boys shirt. And he's
Yeah.
like, fuck the Trailer Park Boys. I was like, that's fine. Will you sign this
Yes,
for me?
yeah, I hate him too.
I wear this ironically.
yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, you
He's
just
like,
gotta,
no, it's actually my favorite show. Oh yeah, me too. I watch it all the time.
you you can't lie about that shit. You just got to be honest. Who cares? Like, I don't know. I learned because I liked Vanessa Carlton at a young age. You know, when you have to go buy a Vanessa Carlton CD in public, like people think they look at you. Like when I was a 14-year-old. Going to Walmart because she didn't cuss back then, and and like it was like a teen. And they're just looking at me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I like give me a fucking.
That's one
break.
thing I always respected about you because like when you're that age, it's hard to admit that you like stuff like that because you're just gonna get shit on.
Exactly.
And you were just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
you like what you like.
And
Yeah.
guess what? Yeah, and I saw a lot of
I did
these
that with Limp
bands.
Bizkit too.
And see, I
did that with Limp Bizkit.
became that way, but it took me. I wasn't that way as a teenager. You know,
Yeah.
it took me into my 20s before I got
Like
to.
he still gives me shit for liking Jelly Roll. I don't care. I still like.
I don't
Jelly
give you
Roll.
shit for it. You can like what you like. I just hate him. That's fine.
Speaking of which, what's the last song you listened to on purpose?
On purpose? On
Not by
purpose.
accident.
No, I went to. It was My Friend Fats by Primus because I went to the Primus show.
He's
and
a heck of
they
a
played
guy.
That, yeah.
Let me tell y'all why.
Is was it overly neighborly? Is that, I can't remember.
It's a tapping song. It's a good one.
So you have met Dave Brocky then?
Yeah,
That one time?
a couple of times. Yeah, because I met him at the barbecue too. Because him,
Yeah.
and
He's so
Will were
down to
such-
earth,
yeah,
man.
and such a nice
Yeah.
guy. Sexecutioner met him, very nice.
Because I remember Mike got his skateboard signed by everybody but Dave.
Yeah.
And they made a joke. They go, "Oh, he's too busy playing poker," and I didn't. On the way home, I went, "He's doing heroin." Like, I thought he was playing cards. Like seriously.
I mean,
I can see Dave like
dude, the first time I met Dave Brocky, he gave me a hug, and I was like, "This is the coolest guy
Yeah,
ever."
that's what I'm saying.
Because I delivered. So this is a cool story. We haven't talked about this story on here
Yeah.
actually. William Schlepper,
Yeah.
because he used to. He used to buy Brocky's artwork on eBay and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they became like kind of almost like pen pals.
Yeah.
They would talk all the time or whatever. And Brocky got a hold of Will and said, "Hey, my laptop got destroyed." This was like 2010-ish, something like that.
2011,
2010. He was like, "Hey, my laptop got destroyed on tour. Do you know anybody that's like techie that can like retrieve my stuff off my hard drive?" So Will got a hold of, I think, Kibbles, and then Kibbles got a hold of me because he's like, "Hey, you're a nerd." And so he shipped his laptop to Will, and he brought it over, and we copied. I got his hard drive out, copied it over to another hard drive and stuff. And this was like when they first brought the barbecue back.
It was the first one.
So it was
Yeah.
2010.
2010.
So
this one.
because he was
I got that tattoo next to Casey.
I got it on me too.
He was getting his on his leg.
Yeah, but we
that was on the road.
But it was
2010.
cool because like it was the first time they did it, and it was really small then. It was like it was in the back of like a biker bar, and there was only a couple hundred people there, so it was like invite only kind of thing.
biker lot.
It was
It was
before
like
it was
in a
before they
parking
opened it
lot.
up to like everybody.
Yeah, I think I went
that be-
2012 maybe.
Did
Yeah.
that become the Guar Bar?
No, it's a different place,
Oh, okay.
but it could have been.
Yeah.
But it was cool because it was like you could tell it was like invite only. But like Brocky was like. We got a hold of him and said, "Hey, we got all your stuff. I got it on an external drive or whatever." He let Will keep the laptop. I'm pretty sure we found some Brocky porn on there. Remember
Japanese-
that shit?
Japanese
Yeah,
porn,
it was like
wasn't it?
homemade porn. Like pretty
Yeah.
sure this is from Dave's point of
I've
view.
seen the real cuttlefish of Cthulhu
Yeah.
without its costume. Without its
Yeah,
costume.
But it
You
was
had the
really
hammer?
cool because he was like,
Was it thin or thick?
It was a regular old dick.
I seen him as a thin dick heroin junkie.
Did it look like it was from Anti?
But he's overcompensating with the Cthulhu. You know,
he's got it's a little Cthulhu energy.
little Cthulhu. Oh, he's a little Cthulhu.
So he actually invited us to it. He said, "Hey, we're doing this thing called the barbecue. Blah, blah, blah. I want you guys to come down and we can hand deliver
Yeah.
the hard drive, basically."
Yeah.
So we all called off work and we fucking drove to
See
Virginia.
who does
overnight.
that? Awesome people do that
Yeah,
shit.
and we
you
walked
know?
in and like this was the first one. So like Mike Dirks was running the door.
yeah,
and it was
I
cool.
walked in, his ball sack was taking the money at the
Yeah, I
door.
was like, what the hell? So we go in there, and they're all just hanging out. It was just like just regular people or whatever, and like there was like other like big bands from around the area, like members of Hatebreed were there, and like some
Yeah.
other stuff. They were all just hanging out. It was just really cool. And like I went up to him, like, "Oh, yeah, here's your hard drive," and he's like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever." And like from then on, we were like,
Yeah.
we were all like on first name basis with him. It was
we
fucking
opened
dope.
up for him in
Yeah,
Detroit.
we ended up, 2011.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, got to
It was
Warren.
one of the coolest.
Yeah.
One of the coolest memories.
I'm
Like,
going
That's my
backstage.
favorite.
I'm
That's
going.
my favorite band.
I'm going backstage, going, "No, it's the fucking Jaeger monster."
Yeah.
Just the Jaeger monster.
Yeah, we
that
walked up to the prop department area and was checking shit out.
It's still
those-
probably the coolest show we ever.
Those slave pit guys, they volunteer for that shit. They work their asses off, dude. I'm like, I wouldn't volunteer for any of that
Kibbles
shit.
would.
Well,
No,
He
fuck
would do it.
that.
Like going to-
You get run over.
That was the thing with Green Jello. We were volunteering, kind of, and you refused.
Yeah, because
I need
green
a good
jello,
laugh. I watch a
Gwar.
live
So I
Green
believe you.
Jello video.
Yeah.
Gwar is 10 million times better than
We-
green jello.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We remembers us more than him.
How do you feel about Bill Manspeaker from Green Jello?
Like I was just saying, I watch like Green Jello live videos just when I need a good laugh or to feel better about myself. like it's so bad. Like
It's a cult, dude. It's literally like it's weird. It's fucking freaky.
To be fair, it wasn't nearly as bad when we first went on tour with them. There was only like 6 of us. It wasn't like a 30-minute circus.
Now it's like a polyphonic spree.
It's crazy now, yeah. And it was fun.
I'm waiting for the documentary
cool.
to come out on HBO. The 6-part Bill Manspeaker touching kids.
Don't fuck with Jello.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, that's not even what you were
Jell-O.
saying, but that's just what he said.
Well, he touches them in the heart.
Yeah, well, what you said is he was taking advantage of kids, and that's what.
But the way that Jesse said it was preying on kids.
Yes.
So it sounds
Well, someone had a guilty conscience. Guilty conscience too. Eminem.
Anyway,
that new album. You listen to that new Eminem?
No.
You don't like Eminem?
No, I did not.
You're
That I
ICP
don't.
fan.
No, not nice.
I'm a juggalo. I'm not allowed to be.
I don't know.
I smell juggalo.
I don't know. That just doesn't interest me at the moment. Like I don't know.
I check all the boxes to be a juggalo, but I'm not a juggalo. It's hilarious.
No, yeah.
You check all the boxes except for being a fan of ICP.
Yeah, exactly.
You look like a juggalo.
I've
I
never
know. I
seen 'em
smell like a
live.
juggalo.
I wanted to see him at Riot Fest just to see him, but they played I think during like the Postal Service or something.
Corey Feldman stole that show
And I'm
anyway.
like I gotta go. Oh, whoa.
What?
Corey Feldman.
Riot Fest.
Oh, was it his
It was
solo?
fun.
They were doing circle pits at Riot Fest for Corey Feldman.
And he was on the smallest stage
Yeah.
too. Like it's like in the back. I like it though. I saw the band Just Friends there. They're kind of like a fun,
Ooh, yeah.
upbeat, like a party band. I don't know.
Girls
just kinda
dancing?
fun.
What's the one with the 3 girls dancing? It was kind of like that. It's like metal, but
Baby metal?
No, no, 3 white girls, and they start dancing, and then they come metalcore shit later on. I think it was called Just Friend or something like that. It's like 2 words. You know, like
I'm not familiar.
yeah, I've
That
watched.
sounds crazy.
It's like at a festival and shit. They're trying it out. They're trying to rip off baby metal basically, but not extreme.
So,
you know,
I used to run an amateur abortion clinic for the blind, but the government shut me down. What did you have for supper last night?
What did I
Already
have
asked that
for
one.
supper?
Yeah.
Oh man, just a bunch of popcorn from the movie theater.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's the best part of working there, right?
do you like working there?
Oh, I love working there. Yeah,
I always wanted
it's
to work. I never
fun.
worked at the movie theater. I've
It's-
always wanted.
I've
to work
always
at the movie
wanted to,
theater.
too.
Yeah.
I'll be on record and say I can't. Like I work at a place where the managers actually do their job.
Weird.
It's
What?
crazy.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
and
happen.
they care about
Yeah.
like they seem to care about your mental health and shit. It's wild.
Oh, that's
I know,
real weird.
I know. Well, I think it
I'm a
was,
boss, and I don't give a shit about my employees' mental health.
It was
They
one
better
of the,
come to work, I'm gonna fuck them up.
It was one of the managers at the movie theater where I was waiting in line because the other ice machine wasn't working.
Oh yeah,
And
we
I
just
remember-
got new. We
yeah.
got new freestyle
and he,
machines.
and he offered to go get me ice while I was waiting. It's a long line.
Yeah.
You know, and he just like knew. I'm like, dude, I'm missing this movie, man. You know, and he's like, oh, grab me and a couple people and got ice and shit for him. I go, that's weird. Like,
Yeah.
managers usually don't give a shit. Like, let him wait in line. Who cares?
Yeah, it's cool. It's very nice. Yeah, because when I worked at Cracker Barrel, the managers all like suck. They're all like gossipy and like.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple really
Food
good
service
ones.
is different. Food is ridiculous. They all
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
with each
Well,
other and gossip.
I worked in the like the retail area.
Oh, okay.
So that was fun.
Gibble's face.
Yeah, see, he sleeps
He
with all
knows.
his he sleeps with all his employees.
Why do you think he's the manager?
Yeah, he managed
you want
that
to keep
ass.
this job?
He Louis C.K.'s him.
You want to
Oh,
manage
no.
something too, baby?
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, it's,
Kill C.K.
What?
Oh god.
What? Hey,
Louis C.K. didn't do anything wrong. On that note, we're gonna be right back after this message from Outhouse. Actually, from Harvestfest X.
Louis can't do wrong in my
he
book.
asked permission. I
Yeah.
thought.
No, that was
Well,
that
He
was the
did-
thing. He
I
didn't
thought
ask
he
for permission.
did ask permission.
No.
Well,
We'll be right
Well,
back.
he asked. He didn't get it.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
A-N-I-S. Anus. Bam. 800 points. That's game.
It's not how you spell anus.
I went to Ivy Tech for 2.5 years, bro. I can spell anus.
You know what? I know an expert in this field.
I think I know who you're talking about.
What are you guys doing? We gotta go play Harvestfest. I'm in here getting all of our gear, and you guys are here playing Scrabble? Again?
You know what, Maddie? You can settle this for us.
Yeah. How do you spell anus?
I'm not gonna settle another Scrabble discrepancy for you guys. That's the 3rd time this week.
Calm down, Maddie. Harvest Fest is until September 14th. Gates open at 4 p.m.
Yeah. At the Miami Open Air Auditorium. Google for directions.
Are you telling me that Harvestfest X is not until September 14th? Featuring bands such as Dwarf Among Midgets, Forgotten Ashes, Tight Like a Tiger, GPD, resonate and patron. September 14th.
I'm hungry.
Shut up! There's gonna be food at Harvestfest. The lunch break's coming down, and they're gonna make delicious burgers!
I'm not having fun anymore.
Fun? You wanna have fun? Well, I got a doozy for you, because the Kokomo Press is coming out, and they're gonna have stand-up comedians. We're talking Sean D., Pierce Clott, Michael Howard, Greg Lindberg, Alexa Eden, Davey Moomaw, Jordan Granger, Jacob Harder, Brian Allen West, and Dan Alton.
Say it, don't spray it.
Maddie! Bro. Since you put it that way, bro. You know, you're right. You guys. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have blown off the handle like that. Here's how you spell anus. A-N-U-S. Just think about it like I do. The way I remember it, it's an United States, right? So, anyways, I'll see you guys September 14th at Harvestfest X at the Miami Open Air Auditorium. Google for directions.
Bring a tent.
I don't get it. In United States.
Welcome back to the Outhouse Super Show, and we are here again with our buddy Michael Howard.
Michael Howard.
Yeah. So do you go by Michael or Mikey?
Michael.
Or
It's just Michael.
just Michael? Okay.
No Mike. No Mikey.
No, oh
Michelangelo,
gosh, back when I
nothing.
was a kid, it was the Mikey likes it, and I just fucking hated that.
Yep.
He's the
I
party
hate
dude. What
life,
about
too.
Michelangelo? Why don't you go by that? That'd be
Oh,
cool.
There you go.
I'm not sophisticated.
Yeah. So what
Neither was
Power,
the Ninja Turtle.
what Power Ranger would you identify as?
Ooh.
Oh,
The White
fucking-
Power Ranger.
No, probably not even a Power Ranger. Probably like fucking one of Rita's slaves that she gets. It's like the
putty.
ones that hate
Putty, you're a putty.
themselves.
A putty man? What?
Here we got Goldar up here. That's who I identify as.
Oh man, he was a good bad guy.
I'm Zordon,
Yeah.
dude. I'm total Zordon.
Or a really, really bad good guy if you listen to our song.
I'm Ivan Ooze.
Movie don't count.
Yeah.
Movie don't count. Movie don't count.
Okay.
We have a
Okay.
song called
It was
Goldar a
different.
Go-Go about before Goldar was their enemy. He tried to interview for the Power Rangers, but he missed it. And that's what made him bad, I think.
Yeah.
You know what my gripe is about that movie?
He wanted to be the Gold Ranger.
The Power Ranger movie? My gripe
What's
was
that?
they gave him new animals.
Yeah, that was
What was
annoying.
wrong with the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I hated
I
it.
agree.
Yeah. I was like,
I
yeah,
completely
that,
agree.
That was my only gripe.
But Ivan
I love
Ooze,
that movie.
Ivan Ooze was a
Yeah, it's
great.
good, yeah.
He was a great villain.
That's why I love that movie until that point.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, they had to go learn with some old India or some ancient lady that learned kung fu.
And they took a little bit of the racism away.
Yeah.
Instead of the black guy
yeah.
being Black Ranger and the Asian girl being the Yellow Ranger, they swapped them.
Yeah, I
He
know.
was
And I was
also
like,
a
weird.
skateboarder in the movie Brink.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
yeah,
right.
I remember
Soul
Brink.
Skaters.
Yeah.
There you
Remember
go.
the skateboarding movie Airborne?
Oh yeah,
Was
love
that-
Oh
it.
yeah,
Love
man.
it. Yes.
Was that Dead Man's Hill or something? What was
Devil's
it?
Backbone.
Devil's
Devil's
Backbone.
Backbone.
But no,
yeah.
there's-
Jack Black, but he's kind of an
Yes.
asshole right
There's-
now. Shame on you for turning your back on your brother.
yeah.
Hey, he did say they're going to be back though. He already
Yeah.
he already
He
backtracked.
did? Okay, good.
Yeah, but still,
I
left
know,
a
I
bad
agree.
taste in my mouth.
He had to talk to his lawyers first.
He's an actor. He's a Hollywood guy. He's got to save his career.
Exactly.
I
He had to
know,
talk to his
but
lawyers.
yeah, once they realized that there was no saving Borderlands, they're like, fuck it.
There you go.
He's like, that's not very punk rock of you.
Yeah.
Jack Black.
God damn it, Tenacious D. That's a Tenacious Don't.
I always remember them as the
Teenagers
pussy
don't.
fiends in Biodome, the ones that were trying to get Bud Doyle's old ladies.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
Biodome
They were
reference.
just, yeah, we're
You
just
belong
cleaning
here.
up trash because we care about the environment. Come on back and let us fucking totally ram your fucking twatch. You know, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like fucking the chick from Charmed was in there too. There's a bunch of fucking stars. I love that.
Now
movie.
she's
Biodome.
in,
Biodome's
in
the
the
shit.
ground, right?
Yeah.
Or is that Rose McGowan?
No,
was
that
No.
no, that's the other one. It was Rose
Yeah,
McGowan.
Shannon Doherty.
The
Yeah,
other
Sharon Doherty's the one that's dead as a doornail right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
She's not very charmed now.
Uh,
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say rest in ground, RIG, and then I was thinking rigor mortis, and then I'm like, just damn.
I was
Yeah, I was
Took a
trying
lot
to
of left
formulate a
turns there.
joke too, man.
Mortis,
I don't
Rick
think
and
either one of us won
There's
that one.
something there. There's
I like
something
it.
there.
Rick
It's
and
there
Put the pieces together. There's a joke there
yeah,
somewhere.
Rick and Mortis. I like
Okay,
that.
so you're 12 years old. You're in the garage. You hear your mom yell, "Michael, damn it! Put the seat down after you pee one more time, and you're grounded."
Grandma
What-
keeps slipping.
What band or artist do you put in, to drown out your mom's like loud screaming?
I love how intricate you go with these.
Because it's happened to him.
You always
that's
go
why.
Weird Al.
Yeah, like-
Weird Al was always
Nice.
That was your
Weird
anger
Al?
music?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love Rocky Road.
Dude, I love the shit he even does now, like the Foil, the song Foil and shit. It's fucking so
I haven't heard
brilliant.
any new stuff from him.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it's so
shit,
good.
yeah.
Like
His band is one of the best bands of all
Oh,
time.
yeah, and they're
they
fucking
can play
amazing.
anything. Like name a song, they got it.
yeah,
you know?
it's fucking amazing.
My favorite one from him was
So,
the
yeah, there
Angry
you go.
White.
That's a
was
good
it
answer.
Angry White Boy Polka. We did a bunch of new metal songs
Yes,
as a polka.
yeah, yeah.
It was so funny.
So I'm a big Dr. Demento fan, so of course Weird Al is up there.
You ever
on
seen him
my
live?
bucket list.
Weird Al?
What?
You ever seen
no,
Weird
no,
Al
never
live?
seen.
Oh,
I heard. I
That'd
don't
be
know
fun.
if it's
Yeah.
true, but I heard that Kokomo tried to get him for
Yeah.
like Haynes
Yeah,
Apperson.
it was way too much.
But no, well, no, we couldn't accommodate his costume changes.
yeah,
That's amazing.
true.
So
Yeah, we didn't have the space or the money for him.
Damn, I wish we
that's
did.
what I heard. Like,
we-
yeah, we didn't have the space for him. 'cause
I wish,
He needs,
yeah, the
he needs
final
more.
frontier.
He was like that cute little amphitheater, not gonna work.
Maybe that's what it was. They couldn't accommodate because he needed a dressing room to change.
He needs all that shit back and forth. He needs a backstage.
Man, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Would have
Bear
brought.
down
They
Kokomo.
should have brought in a trailer and like built it in for Weird Al. Come
That
on.
cost too much. Yeah.
who are some of your guys' favorite bands that you've seen in Kokomo?
Smash Mouth. being
Smash
one of them.
Mouth, baby? Me and Little danced their asses
Yeah, I'm
off
glad
to
I got
Smash
to see him
Mouth.
because now
Yeah.
that dude is dead as a door now. as well.
Sticks played in Kokomo. That
Yeah.
was cool.
Well, that guy
Chung-
from Styx.
Wang Chung was
Yeah.
fucking
Oh
awesome.
yeah, that's
I'm
right.
tired of the fucking mummies already, though.
Oh, they're terrible.
Every year. It's like, come on, we don't
You
get
just
it.
started-
Grand Funk
I get it.
Railroad. Grand
7
Funk
years-
Railroad was good when they were here.
No.
Because like it's
Blues
almost like
Traveler
funny now.
sucked.
Blue
Remember?
Oyster Cult. I like.
Oh
them.
yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
they were here.
The
That was a good
Wailers.
one too.
I remember
Yeah.
the Wailers. I
Whalers.
remember all
For
those.
those people that pretend to like Bob Marley, the Whalers are his band.
Yeah.
They just wear Bob Marley shirts.
Anytime I talk
Tone
about the
Loc was good.
Whalers to anybody that's wearing a Bob Marley shirt, they're what?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what Bunny Whaler?
They just wear it
say
because they like to
Waylon
smoke weed and be idiots.
Tone Loc was pretty good. I would say Smash Mouth and Tone Loc.
Tone
My
Loc
two
was
favorite.
really good.
Yeah,
He's
Tone
the one that
Loc.
was handing
I
out
was
money,
high as shit.
money
yeah,
to kids
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. I was like,
Yeah, and he's like, I kept the one saying like, Ace, get back to you, dude. I was
So
like,
we
quote
talking-
Ace Ventura for me, please.
Are we talking specifically the Haynes
Kokomo.
Apperson?
Yeah,
no, other
Kokomo.
thing, like, I
Because
saw,
Center Stage had a lot of good stuff
oh
going
yeah,
back then.
Seven Dust was real good
Seven
there.
Dust, yeah.
Cape Reed came
Yeah.
with who was
Mushroom
it?
Head.
Drop for a
Dwarf
Cowboy.
Among Midgets.
Dwarf Among Midgets,
Every
they played
time I
in
die, played twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've hung out with Joffrey Cowboy.
Yeah,
when
and then Terror was on that show. I
Yeah.
think
I
Yeah,
wrestled a
see all
bear
this-
once.
3-6
Wobble.
fucking Mafia.
Yep.
Yeah, good
I
stuff.
saw the
Soulfly?
JCW live.
Soulfly.
I was so funny. Like, I was the Chris brothers. I think is that how you pronounce it? Like Jake and I can't remember.
Oh,
One of them got canceled
yeah.
for being a piece of shit.
Paul.
Of course. I don't
Paul
know.
brothers, Logan, Chris Paul.
No, but those guys are jackasses too.
You don't like Logan Paul as a wrestler? Come on.
I don't know.
Come
I
on, dude,
just
he's
hate him
killing
so
it.
No,
much.
I
as a
do
person
like
that-
seeing him get hit.
See, exactly. But
He is really good in the ring.
good.
Like he's too.
You got to
he's-
give him props. I've been on day one. I'm like, dude, I'm a Logan Paul fan. So, Michael, my dog was humping my leg the other day, and I let him finish. What was your favorite cartoon animal movie, animated or live action?
He said,
That just took me.
He said, "I'm gonna do it like Kibbles."
It took me back to the that Joe Dirt in that movie. Oh, he'll stop when he's finished.
Let him stop. Yeah, let him stop.
Or like when they have to get his balls off the porch.
Oh, you're right.
So what was the question?
What was your favorite animal movie, animated and live action? I need two of them.
I guess live action. Now that I think about it, really, Strays was so fucking funny.
Strays was really
Strays
funny. It was
came
funny.
out.
It was.
Loved
Actually, it was like, this is gonna be stupid. And
I
watch the whole
know,
It's
thing.
hilarious.
and it
Yeah.
wasn't. It was fucking great.
Did you ever see the Milo Notice thing? Where
Oh,
they
yeah.
killed, a bunch of cats were killed and shit in that
Yeah,
movie.
oh, going over
yeah,
the-
they
and
then
drowned. They
pretty much
drowned and shit. It was
Any
brutal.
dog in the Air Buddy
Yeah.
movies are dead now.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
like
From the movies, or just because that was like 30
From the
years ago?
movies,
Yeah,
no,
from the
well, from the movies, but oh hell, they're still making them.
Are
They
they
all just-
Oh,
So are
one
they-
of the
are-
worst ones that's
Whoa,
good
is Airbud? They're all different dogs.
in Air Buddy.
Even the original.
Well, there's
that's
only
not
one
the
Air Bud.
original
There's
Air
only
Bud.
one Air Bud.
There was one Air Bud.
Check it out.
Air Buddies was
Check it
different.
out. I had
Oh.
a whole idea for a new Air Bud movie. All right, it was Air Bud goes to like the Special Olympics. It's
Special
he's
Olympics?
a blind dog, right? And he's a mascot for the Special Olympics, and he ends up winning like a basketball tournament for everyone. But really, he just ends up getting a concussion
No.
because he keeps getting hit in the head with
Yeah.
the ball.
Then you can have the transgender bud. You know, he's transgender in the Olympics. You know, it's like a female dog.
Let's do an
Get the
Air
guy's
Bud
nuts
meets
cut off.
Captain Planet, right? Where
He
so
is our
there's,
hero.
there's like 5 freaking Labradors, right? And one of them's Hart, you know?
That's kind of funny though. He got
Stars,
he got
horseshoes.
neutered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's transitioning into
Yeah.
Special Olympics.
Yeah, exactly.
Gold,
You can remember
rainbow,
him?
red
Yeah,
balloons.
it was that exactly.
So-
those were the characters.
What
and
was
Lucky
it?
Charms.
Strays
Strays.
What's your favorite animated dog movie?
Oh my god.
or animal movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, animal
Yeah.
animal animated movie.
Animal
Oh,
movie.
man.
Animal-
I'm trying
animal.
to think some of the cartoons.
Mine was Rover Dangerfield. The best animated. Yeah,
I don't know if I saw that.
Have you
that
ever seen
is-
Rover Dangerfield?
It's just a Rodney Dangerfield movie in a cartoon.
And
As a dog.
Christmas. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I did love the
'Cause he's
All
a city
Dogs
dog.
Go to Heaven.
Yes.
That's classic.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
You know,
Classic.
not all dogs
Wait,
go to heaven.
does-
I found that out. There's definitely hell dogs.
Would the Land
They
Before
can't-
Time count?
If I go to heaven
That's
and there's
dinosaurs.
like hell dogs, would that really be heaven?
Would they be hellhounds then?
Well, I mean, like mean dogs, yeah, they turn into hell dogs. Not all dogs go to heaven.
they have a
Some
burn
turn into
book then?
hellhounds.
Are dinosaurs not animals?
No.
What?
They're-
I said, would the Land Before Time
Man.
count?
What-
But he said the
were-
dinosaurs
Yeah,
are not
dinosaurs
animals.
all
Well,
wrong.
dinosaurs were animals,
Yeah, were.
but they are not animals. But they were animals.
I have a weird thing that I looked up that I was going to bring up. So I saw this theory, right? It's about Back to the Future.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Porn
God.
again. I was going to
Speaking
say.
of animals.
No,
Speaking
no,
of
no.
animals.
It's Back to the yeah. Speaking of animals, speaking of movies, there we go. That's a good one. Speaking of movies, I don't know how to tangent things. Back to the Future. Okay.
I don't tangent.
What do you guys think of this? So I thought I saw a theory that someone said that Marty died at least 2 times during Back to the Future.
Yeah, he hung himself. He got hung.
One time was what?
Oh, in real life
Is that
or
something
actually-
He's
different?
slowly dying now.
No, Marty. So
Oh, yeah.
one of them was basically they said that the scene by the tunnel where Doc picks him
Yeah,
up when he's getting ready to
yeah,
get run
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Well, that was 2, right?
Yeah,
Back to
2.
the Future 2. They said that he died, and the only what you see in the movie is Doc going back. That's how Doc knows he's there.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
Marty
change the
actually.
time.
So they're like, how many times did Marty have to die? I'm like,
For
this
him
is
to-
kind of dark.
He has a time machine. He can
That's
go
how he
wherever
knows.
the fuck
He
wants.
kept going back in time to save Marty.
Yeah.
And the second time was when he was on Biff's roof.
But
And he jumps down and lands on the time machine.
He don't have that
Doctors
much.
aren't
He
like
doesn't
that
have that much
these days.
plutonium though.
That was what I thought. I
Yeah.
knew you were going to bring it up because I was the same. I was like, I
why.
want to see if Jesse thinks the same way I do. Because I was like, how much plutonium? He doesn't have the plutonium to do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
But like
That's the whole logistic of the movie.
there could be a whole thing is like he died so many
or
different
went
times.
to, or went to the future and got plutonium.
exactly.
Right.
'Cause
That's
remember-
what I was about to say. He could go to any time to get. You know
Because
what I mean?
what do you say in the movie? He goes, "You can't just go to a gas station and get plutonium.
Yeah.
Not that time.
Right. Not
So
at that
he could
time.
probably, hey, I take to 30,000.
I'm sure it's available in every corner drugstore. But in 1955, it's a little harder to come by.
Exactly.
What do you think? I know you've seen Back to the Future. You're a movie guy.
What's your favorite one?
Nobody's not seen that.
I don't really like the Back to the
You don't like
Future.
Back to the Future?
That's
Get
fine.
out. We're
I
done.
know,
We're
No,
done here.
That's
I just-
absolutely
Nice to
fine.
meet you.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just kidding. I'm
Give-
just
give
kidding.
us a-
Thank you for being on the show, Michael.
No, have you not? So have you just not watched it? Or
Oh, I watched it.
He's just
I
never
don't
seen it. He's
know.
never seen it. That's why he doesn't like it.
I just
I like that.
he was born.
Have you
In,
seen-
he was
Crispin
born in
Glover rubs me the
1988.
wrong way. He's like how
yeah.
like to me, him and Corey Feldman are like kindred spirits. I feel like
That's true. They were in Friday.
Well, if a celebrity
Friday
rubbed me
13th.
like that, I would sue and get as much money as I could.
Because
Crispin Glover is kind of a douche. I give you that. But
He was good in Alice in Wonderland.
good as George McFly. That was about it.
That was it. Only thing good. George
not
McFly.
even Willard.
I like Willard. I like Willard.
Well, even in the
I like
second one,
Okay, I'll do Willard. I
It
love
wasn't
rats.
him, right?
it
The
wasn't
second
him.
one? Yeah.
He was a dick and he wanted more money and they wouldn't pay him. And so
Thought
the
he
second
was
he wanted
better
as
than
much money as Michael J. Fox
Yeah.
wanted.
He
That's-
was good in Hot Tub Time Machine when you
Oh,
kept
okay.
waiting
Yeah, the
for his
arm,
arm to
yeah,
get
he was
ripped
good.
off.
That was good.
That's
That was
just
good.
like the chick that plays Jill in Home Improvement. They didn't go on because she wanted to be paid as much as Tim Allen.
Yeah. I
Like
heard
she
that.
wasn't even
I
worth
created
Jonathan
this shit,
Taylor
bitch.
Thomas.
Patricia
Right. Yeah,
somebody.
sure. I mean, you know how much money you could have got for Jonathan Taylor Thomas on the fucking dark web back then. You know.
Well, she's probably like one of those people like when you get a new manager at work or whatever and they're like 20 years younger than you and she's like, why are these kids making more money than me kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Patricia, what's her name? Patricia something.
Richardson.
Exactly.
Richardson.
We are still no
Patricia-
Jonathan Taylor
Patricia
Thomas.
That's true.
Richardson.
That is
Yep.
true. I had one more topic to bring up too that I
Okay,
was going to
okay.
bring up. Metallica.
Yep.
So, did you guys know on the Load record? Do you know what the cover is?
Semen and blood.
Okay, so I never knew that. I
It's
just
a
learned
famous-
that.
I always
And was
assumed
like,
it was
what?
lava.
It's a famous artist.
Yeah, it makes sense that it's Load.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
And then
never knew that. It was both-
Reload is the band Semen in blood.
No. Reload is the same artist, but it's urine and
Oh,
blood.
so I thought one of them is the band's blood too. It's one of those. I
No,
thought
that
they
was
put their
that was a
blood.
theory.
Or was that Kiss?
Someone? Oh, maybe I don't know.
Was that Kiss? And they put the
People
blood
talk
in their
about
comic
Metallica
book.
like
It
that.
just looks like lava.
But I know, and I never knew that it
Lava
was
lamp.
semen.
Yeah, that
How
was
come you
the-
never told me this, Jesse?
I'm sorry, I thought you knew that.
You blew my mind. I
Yeah.
was listening to a
Well,
podcast.
I was told
now
that.
I know why it sucks so bad.
I was told that listening to Great Southern Trendkill on the bus with Todd Pitland. He goes, you know, that's semen on that cover. I go, what?
It's
No,
weird that that's
what?
true,
Like,
though,
that's just
yeah.
it's not
He came on
sticky.
the CD before school.
Yeah.
It's like he was just warning
It's
you.
bovine blood and then the artist's actual semen, and then the second, Reload is the bovine blood and his urine.
Yeah, bovine blood.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like what? You name an album Load?
Well, you know what it was? It was because of Lars
It was
Ulrich.
Load.
He was in his artist phase at that time.
Well, it was
He
Kirk
was
Hammett's
going-
buddy.
he was going
Kirk
through a
Hammett's
phase.
friend.
But I'm saying
is
like
one.
Lars is spending all the money on paintings, and he was like, "Hey, Kirk, do you know anything about art?" And he goes, "Do I?" Silly
But
goose.
who decides to put blood and semen on your album cover though? It's just so crazy
That's
to
metal.
me.
That's
Something
metal.
Drop Dead Fred would do.
Yeah, exactly. I never knew that until now.
Do you think Drop Dead Fred is real?
Here we go.
Or
Here we go. Drop Dead Fred reference.
we talked about this a
figment
couple
of
weeks
the
ago.
girl's imagination, or is he like in a community of imaginary friends?
I
I
think
the community of imaginary friends.
I think that he's a poltergeist. And I think that it's transferring because you see her like transfer it to the little girl at the end. You know what I mean? It's like now he's like here. He was like all of a sudden she's hanging there hanging out, and all of a sudden he appears and starts stalking this other little girl. It's freaky.
Well,
as
she
fuck,
was
man.
acting like she knew he was there, right? Like he had been with her for a second, right? So she knew. So
because he said he
I don't-
can't leave her until she's happy. That's what
Oh
he said
shit!
in the
Then
movie.
I'd still have an imaginary friend. in there.
I still do. I'm my own imaginary friend.
That is why it's
That's
true.
life.
I do have imaginary friends too. That's
Like
weird.
they never see him again. Like, yeah, it was just his imagination.
I opened up the old Jack in the Box. You know what I mean?
I
By the
pretend
way,
it's a ghost in the house. But
I watched a scary movie on Prime the other day called Jack in the Box, and it was horrible.
Oh,
The
was
clown
it
looked cool, but it was horrible.
Was
Like
it as bad as
dug in it-
demonic toys?
Yeah, it was worse. It was bad. Like I was like, I'm gonna let my 7-year-old or 8-year-old daughter watch it. It's all bad.
Was it like bad on purpose though? Like good
no,
bad?
no, they were trying.
Not like
and
Thanksgiving.
they were.
I love
They
Thanksgiving.
were Australian, I think. It was like a European movie, and I'm like, oh,
Australians
you lost
can't
me.
do for
You lost
Thanksgiving.
me.
Thanksgiving was the biggest influence for Fettuccine Alfredo.
You can see
actually.
on YouTube and order it.
Yeah.
Shopathouse.com.
Go watch online.
Thank you. Good segue message.
Yeah. I love Thanksgiving, and then like the sequel was Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving
3
3.
because Thanksgiving 2 was like lost in space or something.
Speaking
like,
of
it's so
movies, just
ridiculous.
so you don't really like Back to the Future, but recommend a movie to us, something that you think we might like.
New or
Anything, whatever.
Oh, anything?
Any movie you want, the movie you enjoy watching that you. I know there's everyone's got it. Man, come on, check this out. Look what I'm watching.
well, that's a crazy
You know,
subjective question.
The movie Dick. With,
Dick
With the
yeah.
vice president.
Yeah, well, yeah, with the Kirsten Dunst and
Yeah.
Michelle
Yeah.
Williams.
I forgot about that
The
movie.
official dog walkers.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah,
I knew you'd come up with something off the wall, like just ridiculous.
it's good. It's
Like
so
Dick.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can make a whole night of it. Watch the John Waters movie Pecker.
There,
Yeah,
there you
Dick
go.
and
Serial
Pepper.
Mom.
Well, that's my favorite John Waters.
Dude,
movie.
Serial Mom.
Yeah,
I
Kathleen
made
Turner.
I made Blake watch that movie, and he goes, "How comes I have never seen this fucking movie?" You
I don't
know,
know,
it's
but
like,
it's
"Buckle
so
up,
good."
Scotty."
Oh, I love John Waters. I let people borrow Pink Flamingos, and when they gave it back
Oh,
to me,
yeah.
they said, "We don't think we can be friends with you
Yeah,
anymore."
and Crybaby. Well, they don't like Crybaby.
No,
Like,
it's just
people
'cause of
have
how
seen them.
fucked up
Yeah,
Pink
they're like, "Why do you
Flamingos
like
was."
this movie?" And I'm like,
Pink
love
Flamingo. I don't
Crybaby.
know this one. I like fucked up
John
movies.
Waters.
Man,
is crazy.
oh yeah,
Yeah?
it is wild. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy, but you know, I don't know. When you think about it, like you got to allow people to grow. Like this was in the 70s. You know, they were on drugs. There's a scene where there's a sex scene where they have a chicken and like they're in between the people, and they end up like the chicken
And it's shot very
dies.
John Waters.
And he
like,
says in his stand-up, he's like, it wasn't that bad. I mean, we cooked it and ate it after the scene.
That makes
Like,
it okay, right?
He was gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
It's not all right, but you know,
Yeah.
it's like he's not doing that now. Like
Yeah,
if
it's
we
a different time. Different
hold,
time.
yeah, we can hold. You know, it's fine to hold people accountable, but man, you got to let people be able to grow too. If you don't let
Yeah.
them grow after their mistakes or things that are considered wrong to some people.
And I didn't know
Yeah.
this until I watched Airheads again. His girlfriend is the girl in Crybaby.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I go, well, that's what was driving me nuts when I was watching Airheads. I go, where the fuck do I know that girl from? And, I was like, oh,
I do
Amy
that.
Locane.
Huh?
Amy Locane.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Like I have IMDb
And
up when I'm watching
obsessive.
movies.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like,
obsessed
who
with
the
it.
where do I know this guy?
Yeah.
Like look him up. You know, that's why I love like what is it? Amazon Prime has a thing where you just push up.
Yeah, and
on
all
the
the actors
thing,
on
and
it.
it
Yeah.
shows
Although
all
it's a
the.
little shittier now,
Yeah.
a little bit. Like it just it doesn't show as many as it used to.
Yeah.
On like at least on mine.
Yeah.
When
But I do like how the
Fire
actors think they're also in.
Yeah,
and
that,
you're
like, I
let
love
me
that
Click on that
because it drives me crazy when I'm seeing something like, oh, I know this guy, but I don't know where. And it's like something from like 1995 that I saw when I was a
Yeah.
kid that I don't remember at all.
Yeah, it's like 8mm. It was like
Brain
yeah,
scan.
yeah.
When's the last time you watched the movie Brain Scan?
Man, it probably was a kid when I saw that one. Honestly,
They should redo that movie with virtual reality now. You know, because you got to live a life like a serial killer.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man, what about?
And they-
What if they remade Lawnmower Man?
Yeah.
There you go.
Or no, what was the other one that he did? Mecha, or what was it called? It started with an M. not Metroid Man. It was something like that. It was kind of like the Lawnmower Man. They started with it. Meteor Man.
Meteor Man.
Or,
Meteor
no, it's a Mnemonic. No, what was it? It was Kiefer Sutherland in it.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic. It was kind of like
Is
the
it?
Lawnmower. Yeah, Johnny Mnemonic. It's kind of like a rip off of Lawnmower Man and like the Matrix and shit.
No, I don't
Yeah, like
know.
you watch it. It's like basically
Yeah.
they took the Matrix and it's like before.
I
you know.
really didn't think that's what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
Johnny
but
Mnemonic. Mnemonic. Yeah,
Mnemonic.
Yeah, Mnemonic. With the P is silent.
The P is silent.
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's
I've
a
never
good
seen it.
Keanu. What is your favorite Keanu Reeves movie?
Off the top of my head, I really liked A Scanner Darkly.
that was
Woody
cool.
Harrelson. He
And
still that
Robert
movie.
Downey
He still
Jr..
that. Yeah, he's choking. Woody Harrelson's choking, and then Robert Downey doesn't do nothing. He's like,
He's such a douche in it. Man, I like Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. He got sucked into the Marvel universe, but like,
Yeah.
I love the movie he did in the '90s, Heart and Souls.
yeah,
I don't know if you guys ever
remember
saw
that
yeah,
one.
Like that.
I liked him in Natural Born Killers
yes.
as the news reporter.
Well, Quentin Tarantino hates that movie because they butchered it.
Yeah.
Because Oliver Stone put his twist on it, which I thought Quentin would love the Rodney Dangerfield scene.
Right.
But it's not. That's the scene he said he walked out on. He said he watched that, and soon Rodney did the TV shit. He walked out. He was like, "That's not
I
my
love
movie."
that. I love
Because
it.
he was trying to do
Too.
like the Robert Downey character. The way it was more based around Wayne Gale, and then Oliver Stone made it more about Mickey Mallory. You know, and I was like, "That's crazy."
I have a giant poster of the movie The Other Sister.
Yes,
I don't know that one.
They had sex. And
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had sex with Carla and Daniel.
My favorite is that Rosie O'Donnell did that Strangers on the Bus, and she sounded like Pee Wee Herman. She's trying to sound handicapped, Rosie O'Donnell, and she's like, "Hi there, hey, how's it going?" I was going, "Hey there, Mr. Breakfast."
I haven't seen it.
I just trained him.
Yeah, she's on the watch it. Watch the trailer. Matt, play it right now.
I don't even know what trailer you're talking about.
The Other Sister.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, the Other Sister. I gotta look it up. It's something Ride the Bus. It's fucking.
My sister, like something like my
Yeah, his sister rides the bus.
I'm not going to play it. Go look it up on YouTube, I guess. If you can find it.
You said Roseanne. It's Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell,
Yeah.
not Roseanne. Yeah.
Rosie
Same
O'Donnell or
thing.
Roseanne Connery?
That's
I
the
don't know.
same thing,
Wait,
in
what?
my
Same
opinion.
thing,
Yeah,
same
they,
thing.
they look the same. They're the same person, right?
Which the casting, I'll never. Who the fuck thought
Yeah.
in the movie Now and Then that Christina Ricci would grow up to be fucking Rosie O'Donnell like
Yeah,
that?
that's
Like,
crazy.
ugh,
That's
I
my
didn't
wife's
recall
favorite
that
movie you're
one.
talking about now and then.
And so
She watches that
I
shit
got
all the
it. I
time.
got signed by Devin Sawa, Christina Ricci, and a day after Harvest Fest, I'm gonna go get it signed by Thora Birch too.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then Ben Savage is gonna be there too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. You got your
you like
Boy
that.
Meets
No,
World
I
stuff.
love Boy Meets World, but he's the only one I don't care to meet.
Yeah,
but-
really.
Yeah, he doesn't do conventions
that-
with all the other ones, but I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a rare appearance. I might as well meet him before he kills himself.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kibbles.
Well, you want another question?
Sure.
Sure. I've been with my wife for 22 years now. For our anniversary, I set her up with a Puerto Rican guy named Angel. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done?
Ain't hell. Ain't
Now,
On hell.
I am a great gift giver. I will say
I would
that.
say you are. I would say you give some cool
Like,
shit to people.
I'll listen to a conversation that I'm having with somebody, and then I'll put that in the back burner for like 6 months, and then I'll like get them something related to what they were
Yeah.
saying.
Sentimental.
And they'll be like, what? I have
Yeah.
no idea. But I think one time, so as a gift for a girl, I filled up a pinata, a dinosaur pinata, filled it up with her favorite candies, and I brought it to school for her on Valentine's Day. She called off school that day.
Oh shit.
So yeah, no, we ended up lighting it on fire and beating it
Nice.
afterwards. She's like, whatever.
That's
Nice.
love.
You're winning
That's
over
love.
my girlfriend back there.
That's love.
She just got real excited about a dinosaur pinata.
Until you found out this was just a year ago.
You know what? you know what Dave Brockett used to do at shows with pinatas? He'd put money and cat poop in it. And like so,
God.
so
Yeah,
people they
people are
see
raking
money,
it.
and as soon as they see money, they're like, oh my god, money, and they're like, oh, they gotta get through the cat poop to get
That's
the
just
money.
like in the Mighty Ducks with the fucking purse.
Yes, yes.
That's the second Mighty Ducks
No.
reference today.
Yeah, I was
like
saying,
it.
Mighty Ducks 2,
Electric Boogaloo. That's the best one though.
when they went to the Olympics, Special
Yo,
Olympics.
they fought the racists. Yeah.
In
The
LA,
Nazis,
yeah, they fought the Nazis in LA.
We're going to Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
Rodeo, there's not one horse on here. Knuckle Puck? I hardly knew her.
The rest of my questions are real dumb. They say one in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, but what about 3 or 4, maybe 6 in the bush? Is that still just worth 1?
Well, the Octo Mom, she made a living, didn't she?
That's true. That's true.
She did. She had 8 in her bush.
Remind me of the movie Raising Arizona.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Maricopa County. That was shot where I lived in Arizona. Maricopa County.
That's what her kids call getting her up off the couch now. They're all older. It's Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona.
Yeah, she's pretty big.
Did you or did you not masturbate to the movie Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion?
Of course.
I never
They invented Post-it notes, bro. Of course, that got me so
Yeah,
hard.
I know, right?
I know. I'm right with you, man.
Smart bitches.
They're career women.
If hamsters were big enough to ride, what would the Old West have looked like?
As
In the
long as
wheel
they
or
weren't
no
on
wheel?
the wheel,
Yeah, the wheel or no wheel.
They keep going and going.
Instead of
about
horse
that.
troughs, they guys got giant wheels out there.
If it
like
was
feeders,
they could have
giant
invented the
feeders.
wheel, yeah.
If they were giant, would we go in their asses?
Oh.
See, you just blew my
That's
mind.
a fetish for gerbils? It's a fetish for gerbils? You got to shove humans in your ass?
That's how you get them to go faster. Like gerbil races, like you're riding a gerbil and like they're betting on it.
Yeah.
You got to stick a human in there and
Get it going.
get it going.
They called
you know
that
what I
one
mean?
the Indian in the
Scratch
cover.
something.
Oh, God, that movie. That movie was weird.
So then skin tone would be a factor for gerbils. They're like, I don't like white people in my ass. Give me a half Indian, half Puerto Rican.
Named Angel. They're going to have a good time. I'm telling
Calling
you.
all angels.
So you have peach trees, apple trees, and pear trees. What grows on a country? Wait, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Country Time Lemonade. It's
Yeah.
like the
Oh, there you
lemon
go.
tree
There
in
you go.
Springfield.
Lemon
Exactly.
tree.
Yeah.
Remember that? I love that episode of the Springfield with the lemon
Country.
tree. It's like, hey, everybody, an old man's talking. Let's sit down and listen to his wisdom.
That's it. That's all I have.
What about a crab tree?
Crabs.
Mrs.
growing
Crabtree.
Yeah, crabs.
Well, you're
Crabs.
riding on her bus,
Money,
right?
money, 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 money,
Well,
money.
she's dead now.
And ridding of your pubic hair would not rid of crab infestation. Just to let you know, Michael.
Hey, speaking of Infest, Papa Roach going on tour next year.
Dude, I saw
Tour that
Papa
album.
Roach at Ozfest, and he goes, "We're punk rockers, right?" I go, "No."
It's like, but look at my hair.
But we're all wearing black clothes and we're matching. We're punk rock.
Wait, is it an anniversary tour?
Yeah, yep.
For which album is it?
Infest.
Oh,
Like,
I'll go.
yeah,
I might go to
yeah.
that. Might go to
Broken Home.
that. I don't
They
like
gotta
it.
get-
I don't like their later stuff.
Who do you think would they'd have as like an opener, like POD?
But it's
That'd be
weird though.
cool.
Like he's like 50 now, and you're still talking about your parents like that. It's kind of weird, ain't it?
Yeah,
so
well,
like-
yeah, and his sets now they have like mental health videos
Yeah,
in between.
yeah.
Like, and then
Suicide
it's like,
hotlines.
Tim,
What are they gonna care?
Yeah.
That's when I stopped liking them.
What does it matter?
Infest was good. I like
He's
Love Hate
50 years
Tragedy
old.
too.
His
That
but-
parents are
was so
probably
good.
dead. Man.
After that,
Fuck it, who cares? They're not going to
But I'm
say
saying
nothing
like
no more.
you don't feel like that anymore. That would be hard for me to do. Like what you wrote, because that's a good album.
I don't know, man.
You know?
I'm working at KFC.
But you're at a different time
I'm
in
doing
your
something
life.
for money that I hate. I'm sure that's what he's doing too. He probably don't like that song. A lot of people that do their hit songs end up hating that
Oh
song.
yeah, Vanessa Carlton. When I saw her, and because she had to make a deal out of it, she hates 1,000 Miles. She's like, but my good friend Stevie Nicks.
Of course.
She said,
that name
you
up.
gotta. What made you famous? It made you a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Like,
And,
why?
and
People
Marilyn
love
Manson.
it.
Marilyn Manson right now is singing with his life depending on it right now.
Yeah, he fucking is sounding good though.
Yeah, because he's actually because it reminds me of Kobe Bryant where he was playing with the rape allegations. Remember how Kobe was playing with, his life depended on it. That's all Manson. He's on tour right now with Five Finger Death Punch. Like, come on, guys, like me, right?
Yeah,
I
please.
sing good. I got a girl in my band now. Look, I got a girl in my band.
Code Orange. I love Code Orange. Man.
Yeah.
I don't rape
I
her.
hope she has
Ask her.
her own
Ask her.
story.
I
I
raped her. I've
never tortured
done
her.
it. I've
I
never
never
done it. Not one
done it.
time. See, come on and listen. But he sounds good. He looks like old Manson, and he's like doing all the
I
songs.
don't think he ever sounded good, but yeah.
No,
Dude,
I mean,
he's
he
one of the
sounds
best
like
live
him.
shows I've ever
He
seen.
sounds like him. Fat Manson was.
I saw him.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
I've seen him 4 times. First 2 times, amazing. The last 2 times where he was Fat Manson, he like tore down the stage and shit, like hurt himself. He was like in a cast. It was horrible. He forgot the words to his own song. He'd be like, "Tourniquet." I was like, you can't do that, Manson. What are you doing?
Oh man, yeah.
But the first 2 times with Nashville Pussy and Monster Magnet. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen. When he came out with the stilts and shit. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he was so
I saw him on the
good.
stilts at Ozfest.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
good
that was
show
the second
then.
time I saw him.
I was 13 then, though, too.
Yeah.
See, I only ever saw him at Ozfest 2003.
You were immature.
He was touring on the Golden Age of Grotesque.
Yes, yeah.
Which I like that
Yeah.
album.
I think it was after Hollywood. I kind of gave up on them.
Chevelle was good that year. What I love about Chevelle is they play so heavy live.
They sound so much heavier live. I love their live
for
show.
a 3-piece band.
Oh yeah,
And they're like
they sound
goofballs
thick,
too.
thick.
They're like kind of like, you know.
What was your first metal show? If you
My
remember?
first metal show was definitely a habitual show.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, like national.
Oh, it had to have been. It was probably Ozfest 2003.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Mine was
Kill Switch.
mine was 01.
That
I
was
didn't
Kill
get to
Switch
see any
year.
of the second stage bands because the people I went with,
Oh,
they didn't care about any of the
what?
bands. No, I wanted to see.
Damn, that was a Kill Switch year.
Specifically, I wanted
Yeah.
to see Nothing Face that
Yeah.
year. Didn't see Voivod. Like
Jason
Cradle of Filth
Newsted.
was playing
Yeah.
when we got there, and I'm like, no, thank
Yeah,
you.
day metal. Day evil is funny to me. Like bands that like look good at night with the lights and everything, like Cradle of Filth and
It's funny when you watch them in the middle of the day.
and you watch them like there's a bird flying above them.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're
when
like,
I saw-
yeah, day evil. It's like,
In 2005.
That's creepy. That's
and I
creepier.
watch Cradle of Filth in the daytime and go, I don't like this
This
too
is
much.
the-
I can see everything. Yeah.
Yeah, like Mudvayne on the second stage
Yeah.
at X Fest one year. It felt weird. I still loved it, but it was
Yeah.
just as it wasn't the Mudvayne.
Nice.
The first time I saw Mudvayne was they were second stage Ozfest in 01, and it was in the middle of the day.
That was a good
And
one.
I thought I was gonna die. That was my
Yeah.
first like big
Disturbed
mosh pit.
was there too, wasn't it? Disturbed, and he had the electric chair.
Yeah, Crazy
Yeah,
Town.
he's like,
So I see that they're
That
touring
was my
a lot
first
right now.
concert.
Are they
It was
sounding
amazing.
good?
I got to meet Linkin Park. I was
Mudvayne,
13.
are they sounding any good right now?
Yeah. He lost a lot of weight. His first tour when he started touring, you could tell he was out of breath because he was kind of overweight, Chad, and you could tell he got on a regiment because now he sounds really good now.
Oh yeah, I've seen them
But
twice since they've been
they
back.
have a mysterious guy just playing in the background. I don't know who it is. He plays
kinda
second,
like Green Day.
Yeah,
They
he plays
have,
second
like, the
guitar
They're
player,
Sublime,
and he's
too.
painted up too.
They don't
He's a
ever
white.
talk about him. He's just
He has
there.
white paint with black shit on. He's just back there playing guitar, but he doesn't move. He stays in the back. I'm like, let the guy come out, man. You know, like, and he just
Then they'd have
it's
to
weird.
pay him as an actual band member, and they don't want to.
Yeah,
do that.
exactly. Like if he crosses the
Yeah.
drums, he has to get paid. You're like, no, now you're an official member of Mudvayne. Get the fuck out.
They have a guy that's paid just to make sure he doesn't step over the line.
Host us out of here, man.
All right, this is episode 24. Hey, this Friday, come out to the Outhouse fucking record store, 109 East Broadway Street.
Outhouse Records.
Outhouse Records, 109 East Sycamore.
That's what I said, right?
Yes, you did.
Outhouse
Record store.
Record store,
I
sort of.
want to say shopouthouse.com.
yeah, go to shopouthouse.com and buy some merchandise.
I combined them.
And come down to the grand opening August 16th, Friday, August 16th.
Buy some records.
Buy some
Sycamore
records.
Geek Street, downtown
Usually
Kokomo.
starts at 9.
There's a lot of them who are half price. You know what I mean?
Michael will be there.
Yeah,
gonna be
probably.
here?
I guess I have time to ask for the day off. So I could do that.
I'll come
No,
get you. I'll come get you.
I won't
We
even,
just put it on records now.
I
yeah.
won't even be here until I play late at night, man. So don't rearrange. it
I'll
like
be here
2
all day.
o'clock.
Come see me.
And I will
Mess.
get Protrusion eventually here playing.
Barry
Give me some loud ass
Weinfeld
metal.
will be selling records
Me and
all day.
me and Messy will be here at noon all day.
All day.
So come see us, hang out. It'd be fun.
Yep.
Music at
Messy
night.
early.
Yeah. Early mess.
The crack of noon. All right, Outhouse. Shopouthouse.com. All that crap. All the stuff he just said. Let's. This is a mess. Bye.
You draw trouble like an outhouse draws flies. Outhouse.
All of us can indoor outhouse.
Been an outhouse that didn't stink that bad.
40 yards to the outhouse.
Both brothers be having them a outhouse.